Hello everyone, so this is Prompt Reality where AI meets mixed reality. So users can come up to this platform and they can choose out their AI models they want to get generations from. So they can either generate some AI 3D models or 2D models from DALL-E, and they can then later out render them in reality using our AI application, or they can also trade these models on the marketplace. So let's hop onto the generations page and try out generating a 3D model using Mesh AI. What should I be generating? Let's generate an eagle with a yellow beak, and this should be a sculpture-like image, sculpture-like model. Okay. So now this will be sending a request to our APIs, and in response, the API should be generating something like this. This is from my previous generation, which just happened a few minutes ago. So what it happens is like it generates an asset from the Mesh AI and then puts it on our Amazon bucket and it stores the URL on a backend. So here is our backend. If I just reload this thing, yeah. So here we have our communication contract set to 0xb7, and this is our current deployed contract 0xp7, and mm, till then if we can set up the bridging thing, if I can send some tokens for the CCIP bridging. Yeah, so generation is still taking some time. Yeah, as we can see, we now have the generation, and this asked me for the sign to encrypt out this prompt using Lighthouse. So we have in a backend used Lightout on a client application to encrypt out the prompt that the user is sending, and this prompt is encrypted before sending to the smart contract, and then it is sent to the smart contract for an on-chain minting of an asset. And this transaction will be minting this asset as an NFT with a smart contract. And once this NFT is minted, it uses the API functions to um, yeah. We can see over here, we have this NFT CID and we have the token bucket link as well. Here is our deployed API. We can see that it shows that the contract link was updated when I tried to update this new with this new contract. If we move on to the inventory page, I guess this was an error coming from this Cloak.js. Yeah, we have this inventory. So now we can see our hashed prompt, and along with the hashed prompt, we can also see the URI. And yeah, it asked me to download this model. We also have this conjunction from before as well. For pinning this thing in reality means that I want to mark this contract, which will be mark this asset, this particular asset on the smart contract, which will be fetched on our AR application. So this just updates this particular asset on this mapping user domain, and it uses our API. In the same transaction for syncing the pin, it will be calling this sync pin endpoint and will be calling this fetch URI using the quick node endpoint, and it will be it is just like fetching out from that uh, this mapping. Yeah. Yeah, the pin is now synced. And if we just like want to sell out this thing in a marketplace, let's set the price to 1 BNB. What it does it, um, it sends a transaction to a smart contract. Now, if we try to go to our marketplace page, yeah, we have this 1 BNB or 645. So it uses chain data feeds to translate the asset prices for more user-friendly experience. Now users like the other artists on the platform can come up and view the URI, and if they wishes to get access to the prompt that was used for making this generation, what they can do is they can like try out to like buying out this thing. Uh, and apart from that, uh, Let's try bridging this asset from one chain to another chain. Um, um, and right now, I'm trying to bridge the asset that we just minted to the Avalanche chain. I have this receiver address, and with this bridge function, I need to enter the receiver address, and let's enter the token ID 1 for initial inventory asset to be bridged to the Avalanche chain as well. So upon receiving this thing for CCIP, it means another asset and sets the URI with all the details that we have pushed from one chain to another. Okay, let's have a look at the CCIP Explorer. Yeah, so we can see this. The transaction is already initially initiated, and I guess, yeah, here is a link for our Amazon bucket. It's a partial link. If I go to this, yeah, here's our another part of a link as well. And so it is now bridging my URI from one chain to another chain. We also have this transaction that I've tried 11 hours ago. It was a success. So yeah, this is it for our project, and let's go to our AR interface for testing out the model.
So here I will be entering my username with which I have logged in on the front end interface. Okay, so I will be using this QR code with my mobile app, and as it will launch, it asks for my motion sensors and camera. Okay, so as we can see, we have loaded this model of a sculpture with a yellow beak and yellow legs. I can also hold on this thing, place it wherever I want. I can go a little bit more closer and look into the details of the artistic thing that I've created with the prompt through an AI model. Thank you guys.